Hello and welcome to the What's On updates for local family events. So I will be talking about Easter this time and then talking a little bit about what's happening after Easter, about what's opening up. So I'm going to start with the holiday camps and the little ones. So this is for children 3 to 9 years, and there is PlayBall holiday camps running out of Sandhurst Memorial Park and also out of the Lightwater Leisure Centre. It's £25 for a couple of hours drop off basically, so you can go and have some time to yourself, have a cup of coffee, catch up on any work you need to catch up on, and this is like playing games and sports and stuff, just to give them a little bit of fun, and that's only £25. That's quite a nice one. There is also Casa Clubs, and they take from 4+, it's 4 to about 12, and they do arts and crafts and games and sports, and they're running those in multiple locations. They've got them in Frimley, Camberley, Aldershot, Farnham and Weybridge, and they are £27. And they're running every day through Easter. There is also Boogie Pumps camps, so there are different Boogie Pumps camps for the different ages, and they are £25, and they're running out of Fleet, Farnham, Camberley and also Guildford, and that is obviously street dance and ballet, tap, lots of different bits and pieces, and that is £25 for the day, and they're running either 3-day, 4-day and 5-day camps in different areas, so that's quite a good one to look on. Stagecoach are also doing holiday camps, so they are doing 2 5-day camps. One is for the 4 to 6 years, and that's half a day, 9:30 to 12:30, and then for the older kids they're running all day, 10 till 4, and again it's drop off childcare, and they'll be doing lots of performing arts, theatre, dance, etc., and they are running out of Camberley. There is also Sports for Kids in Bordon, and they are doing multi-sports camps. So it's going to be tennis, rugby, football, netball, athletics, everything included in that. And there is also Horseshoe Lake. So they're doing 3 types of holiday camp. They've got the multi-sports holiday camp. You can go and have a look at their timetable. It tells you which days they're going to be sailing or kayaking or paddleboarding, team games, bushcraft. They've rejigged the whole thing to make it interesting, so each day is completely different. And they're also doing their RYA level sailing courses. Their RYA level 2 has booked up, but they've still got 1, 3 and 4 left. So if you're trying to get your child to get like nice qualification at the end of the Easter holidays, that's quite a good one to do. And if you want to get them to start doing something, then there's something called the Start Kayak, and that is £30 for an afternoon. So it's 1:30 till 3:30 to 4:30, and that gives them all the basics to be able to kayak confidently. All of their holiday camps have wraparound care, so if you're starting at 9:30 you can drop off from 8:30, and it finishes at 4:30 you can pick them up to 5:30, so it gives you a bit more leeway with the school the working runs and etc. So there are also loads of activities going on Easter that aren't holiday camps. So we've got the Children's Fire, which is running out of Bagshot Yurt, and that is a drop-off childcare for a couple of hours, where they do it's for 7 years plus, and it's like campfire cooking and foraging and lots of earthy nature activities, and that's they're trying to build up a nice community for their kids to have some space away from their parents, which I think is quite nice. There's Nature Detectives in Wellesley. This is focused at schools, but they're going to be opening it up to homemade groups and other people too, and it's for Key Stage 1. It's a free activity pack. You just basically go and pick up the rucksack and you can go exploring, and they've got all the activities there for you to follow. National Trust in the Vine, which is Basingstoke Way, they are doing their Easter egg hunt, so that's £3, and it runs from 10 till 5 every day in the Easter. I think it's from the 2nd up to the 18th, so that's quite a nice one. It's obviously still got to pay for entrance, and it's bookable slots. And there is also Miller's Art Farm, so they're back open. We love this place. So it's 12th to the 18th, and they're running 1.5 hour slots you have to book. It's £10 per person for anybody over the age of 3, and they've got their beautiful cafe in there. They do home cooked food, and obviously all their chicks and their lambs and everything, and you can go and have cuddles. It's a really nice day out. My kids love it there. Obviously Horseshoe Lake will be open, so they've got the open water swimming, which is £7, and that's Monday, Wednesday and Friday from 5 o'clock onwards, or Saturday and Sunday in the morning. I believe that's 7 till 10 in the morning, and again that is just £7, and you have to be over 8 to swim, but they do lessons and courses for all ages, and Hannah, who runs it, is lovely, so she will help you out if you contact her. There is also kayaking and paddleboarding, etc., that you can hire, and hire starts from £15 for 45 minutes, which is a really good value. You only kind of need about 45 minutes and then wrap up warm and go home again. There is markets running in Aldershot Heath, and all the local markets are actually opening up again. So on a Sunday they're at Derby Green, on a Tuesday they're in Yateley, there's Guildford are opening up again, and Fleet, etc. So keep an eye out. I will be updating the list of which markets are opening up so you can go and have a peruse. Geocaching obviously is always available and it's always free. They have, you just basically download the Geocache app and then you can go and find your local area and off you go. So we go every weekend, we find a new spot to go with the kids and we go and explore and see what we can find. It's a good way to explore another area while having actually something to focus on. All the local farms are opening up and the zoos, etc. So remember to book early because they will book up because obviously they've got to do social distancing, so they're limiting numbers. And all the country parks will also be open over Easter. So Dinton Pastures and Queen Elizabeth Park, Alice Holt Forest. But again, remember their busier periods are going to be morning and lunchtime. So maybe think about what time you're going to be going and make sure that there's space. So after Easter, so some venues are obviously a bit tentative, but the ones that I've actually had confirmation are for babies. There is Baby Sensory, which is opening in Fleet, Farnham and Camberley. So you can now book your spaces on that. The Mama's Village, which operates out of Camberley and in Derby Green, they are running a sensory song and stretch, baby massage, like a baby music messy play kind of thing, and also a Mummy and Me newborn. So you can go and have a look at those. There is for toddlers, there's toddler centres opening up in Fleet. You've got Boogie Pumps, which are doing their baby street dance, baby ballet, baby tap classes, and they're operating out of Fleet, Farnham and Guildford. There is Vivace Music School, so they run their baby classes, toddler classes, home ed classes, all the way up to teens, and this is actually musical education, so you can actually get your qualification at the end of it. Applied musicianship, I believe it's called. And they're really lovely, run by Nadia, and they're operating out of Farnham, and they're firming up their other venues, so do keep an eye on the list if you're interested in those. Playball in Sandhurst and Lightwater and Camberley, they will be opening up, so they run different classes for the toddlers all the way up to like 5-year-old, and that's like football in the evenings, and they also do daytime sessions as well. Park to Pro are opening up and they run out of Sandhurst and also Sunningdale, and they're doing 2 times of sessions. So on a Monday and a Friday they're running in after school sessions for the older children, and then on Sandhurst during the day they're running a mini session for preschoolers. So that's quite a fun one. Going to have a look at the list for that. Little Bears Music is opening up in Woking. So this is on a Monday and a Wednesday. They're going to be starting up online Zoom to start with, and then they'll be going to face-to-face classes. And they've got a couple of different packages for you to sign up for. Sports for Kids in Hampshire will be opening up. So this normally runs out of Farnham, Ascot and Basingstoke. Not Ascot, Alton and Basingstoke. And they do rugby and football classes from tots all the way up to teens. There is also the Reading Fairy. So these have opened up in Bordon. At the moment they're outdoors, and so it's phonic lessons for toddlers up to school age. And yeah, she does like lots of games and play and stuff, trying to encourage the phonics, which is great, especially if you're trying to catch up on lost time over lockdown. Boogie Pumps are running all of their toddler, preschool and slightly older children sessions in street dance, tap and ballet, and again that's in Fleet, Farnham and Guildford. For mums, there is the Mothers Adventure Group, which I run obviously, and that's £1 a month to get access to affordable adventures. So we're doing kayaking, paddleboarding, sailing, shooting, lots of fun activities. It usually includes a coffee as well, and they cost about £5 a session, so it's good if you're trying to make new friends and get out there and meet people again. And there's also Anyone Can Run, which is run by Anne-Marie in Frimley, and that's a lovely session. It's for beginners all the way up, so it's a very interactive class. You can start off walking and then build your way up. She's lovely, and it's a really affordable class, so you can go and have a look at the list for that. For antenatal classes, the Mama's Village in Camberley and Derby Green are running antenatal classes, as are Blossoming Birth Company and Precious Bumps Hypnobirthing. So again, if you go on the list and look under antenatal, you will find all these classes. I am updating the lists every day as more venues are confirming, so please do keep coming back, because you might find something else that's really fun. And don't forget, all the libraries are still running all their online sessions. So Surrey Library, Hampshire Libraries and Berkshire Libraries, they've got code clubs and STEM clubs, they've got art and origami, baby rhyme time, loads of different ideas on there, and it's all online and it's all free, which is great. Great for catching up. My kids love the Code Club. I can just pop it up, they're little 10-minute lessons on Scratch. And then they learn a new skill. It's great fun. Have a lovely Easter, and hopefully I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.